Welcome to
Emily
and Hector's
Retro
Reviews.
Indy, over here. Indiana Jones, at your service, Toad. Ah!
Indiana Jones and other action figures new from Raiders of the Lost Ark collection, each sold separately.
Watch him, Cairo, swordsman. Yeah, watch my swing. Yikes! Ew. All downhill from here, swordsman. You'll be sorry, Jones. Tricked you again, Toad.
Indiana Jones, Tote, and Cairo Swordsman action figures, each sold separately from Raiders of the Lost Ark collection, new from Kenner.
Raiders of the Lost Ark premiered June 12th, 1981, but we didn't see toys for the movie until Christmas of 1982. Kenner, who is also responsible for the extremely successful Star Wars action figure line, obtained a license to produce the Raiders of the Lost Ark toys.
Series 1 had 2 playsets. The Map Room, which included a disguised Indy figure, and the Well of Souls playset, which did not include any figure, but that's okay because 4 figures were sold in stores. Indiana Jones with whip and pistol, Tote with trench coat and pistol, Cairo Swordsman with sword and dagger, and Marion Ravenwood with monkey. And there was a 5th figure in the series. If you sent 3 proof of purchases of these figures, you'd get Belloc in ceremonial robe.
However, if you missed your chance at the Belloc Mail-Away, 1983 Series 2 included Belloc with removable map, Sala with torch, Indiana Jones as a Nazi, and German mechanic with wrench. This final series also brought us the last playset, the only vehicle in the series, and the only animal companion friend, a horse!
Wait, what happened to the monkey?
He was an evil monkey and that's why he's dead. The playset Streets of Cairo included that bad monkey, his handler, and a ball of Marion. Here we are on a lazy Saturday afternoon. This morning I was able to pick up the whole series of the new retro Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark series. Now that we learned some history on the original 80s figures, let's take a look at the 5 figures that they released. We've got 3 from the original Series 1, Indiana Jones, Tote, and Marion Ravenwood. And also, the mail-away for Series 1, which is Belloc in the ceremonial clothing, or robe, nightie. And 1 figure from Series 2, which is the German mechanic. Fun fact, the actor who portrayed the German mechanic was a UK wrestler named Pat Roach. Let's take a look at each and every one of them before we unbox them. Indiana Jones. Now when I first got it, I did not think that he came with his whip until I came home and I started taking videos of it. As you can see on the side right there, he's got his whip. He also comes with his pistol. On each and every back of these figures, they all have the same backing. But there is a small little difference on the front of only 2 of these figures. And that is Indiana Jones and Pat Roach, the German mechanic.
What's the difference?
The little bubble right there. And right there.
Oh yeah.
The other figures don't have it because it looks like this Indiana Jones comes with some action and this German mechanic comes with some action. And that really reminds me of my favorite toy line of all time, also by Kenner, Superpowers. Let's take a look at Tote.
I don't like this guy.
You don't like him?
This is his face.
Oh. Yeah, he's got a face you just want to punch, right? Simple figure, right?
I think they did a good job with him though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's simple, but like the character design, I guess, has notable qualities, and I think they hit each mark. Because I think that's something that's pretty hard with like simple character designs, because like they're so simple that if you miss one thing, it isn't the character. And I think they did a really good job.
Yeah. Now let's take a look at Marion Ravenwood.
She's cute. That's it. You know, like the dolls that they put on the cakes? She looks like that.
She's just missing the groom. But I've got one right here, look.
And she comes with her monkey too.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Baylock.
I wish that like the plate that he had on his chest, I wish it had more colors like in the movie.
Uh-huh.
Because it's kind of just like copper and silver.
Well, it
but-
does have color, but the color seems very dull.
Yeah, and they could have added like different colors. Because here they have green, purple, white. This is just like copper and silver. I wish they would have added just like that little bit. Because it seems pretty simple. I think with that, just a little bit of extra paint would have made a big difference.
The German mechanic.
Again, it's like a very simple character. I think they kind of missed the mark with this one though. I just think that even just like the little bit of silver on his belt buckle on the figure would have just done a lot.
Oh, wow. It is. That's small little missing detail right there. They could have easily just colored in a square. Just one simple little square, and it would have made it pop. That's true, Emmy. Now that we reviewed them inside the package, let's tear into them. Emily's gonna unbox all the bad guys, which is 3 of them. And I'm going to box all the good guys, which is only 2 of them. But it's Indiana Jones and
the best
Marion.
ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna unbox her first.
Okay, I'm gonna do the German guy.
You have 3 German guys.
They're all German?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
It smells really good. It smells, I think it's because of her cloth.
Oh,
Yeah, the cloth.
down here I can smell it, not here. That's nice.
And then it comes with this, I guess, warning in like 50 languages. And the monkey's really tiny. I think I'm gonna lose this pretty soon. Oh, you could take her dress off. Look.
Don't take your
Now
dress
she's
off.
ready for the beach. And she's showing a lot of cheek.
Don't say that.
It smells really good.
It reminds me of
Yeah.
the DC ones.
Whoa! His action!
I'm sorry, that's kind of cheeky.
I was trying to squeeze his legs.
Me too, because that's what I thought.
Indiana Jones. 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 Indiana.
How the song goes?
No, that's not how the song goes. But this video would be demonetized if I played the actual Indiana Jones music.
That's cheapy.
Oh, yes. At least to me, all these figures are smelling real good, like 80s toys. And there is his whip. And it looks like a cowbell. But I guess this was the only way they could make the whip so that it doesn't fall off his hand. I don't like how this whip works here.
Yeah. This one's good. I think so. Such a nerd. Sorry.
That's pretty cool. He has a working holster.
Really?
Yeah, look.
That's cool.
I mean, it kind of...
from far away it looks good. I mean, the way that it's like built is kind of weird, kind of awkward, but...
And he has a little hook here for... I already lost the gun. I lost the gun.
Maybe doing it on the couch wasn't the best idea. Oh.
I thought I was gonna lose the monkey first.
Make it stick.
So after thinking that the sofa ate the gun, I finally found it.
I was sitting on it.
Out of the 5 figures, there are only 2 figures that come with actual clothing or accessories. Baylock and Marion are the only 2. Can I feel the fabric on this guy? Oh, it feels pretty nice, but it looks pretty cheapy, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's okay. I think it's fine. I think these toys are mostly made for collectors, so I think the fact that like the quality of the fabric isn't all that great doesn't matter too much.
Now that we've had some time to look over the toys and play with them a bit, What are your critiques and what are your praises on these figures?
I know I said that, like, I'm pretty sure these are made for collectors and that's why the quality isn't that great. I kind of do also wish the quality was a little better because, of course, there are going to be some kids who want these toys and want to play with them.
Like me.
Yeah. And especially with the fact that, like, some of the accessories are really difficult to hold. Like the whip, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
It's a cone.
Yeah, it's a cone.
Like the handle's
Now,
a cone.
the original figure, there are many on the aftermarket with broken thumbs. I'm guessing a lot of kids try to get Indiana Jones to hold the whip, that cone. I think there's a better way.
Like that too?
Yeah, the original was like this.
Okay.
In some ways, they improved it in that it feels like these thumbs are not going to break off.
Yeah, we noticed that they all kind of sit like babies.
They do have 7 points of articulation with the head, both arms, both hips, and both knees.
But yeah, okay, I think I'm being too
Critical?
judgmental. Yeah. The likeness, however, on a few of them is like non-existent.
2 years prior to 1982, in 1980, they released another Harrison Ford figure of Han Solo.
Yeah, that actually has his nose.
Looking at these two figures, there's a lot of similarities. Both of them have jackets, shirts. What do you think about Toad? Unlike this Indiana Jones figure, Toad can actually hold his gun without dropping it all the time.
Yeah, it's cool because he just...
He looks like the Gangnam Style guy. So if you don't want him to be a baddie,
He can
you
be
could-
a different kind of baddie.
yeah. And now let's take a look at the wrestler in the whole group. Super simple, but like we said, he just needed that little silver thing, and he would have been dead on.
Yeah. He doesn't even have a shirt. Like, I don't see how
They
Like-
can mess up.
Yeah, because it's like, it'd be different. It was like, oh yeah, he had a shirt. You know, we had to like put money into painting the shirt. It was like, come on, guys.
Now I really like the action on his arm, where you pull it back and he does an uppercut. You pull it up and he does like a ground and pound. Baylock. Now he comes with everything that the mail away came with. He's got his staff, he's got his little dress here, his little belt, and the chest plate. White
I like
shirt.
that they put effort into sculpting the texture.
We didn't talk about Marion Ravenwood and the monkey. Now the monkey has no articulation. It's
It's just screaming.
it has very minimal paint application on it. If it didn't have a description on the packaging, I wouldn't know what it was.
Or a child or a dog.
Now she does come with a cloth dress, which is real pretty. And you know the cool part about this is that you can take off the dress, which I showed previously, and so now she's in a bikini. But then the cool thing, just like Toy Story, Bo Peep, where she turns her dress into a cape, you could turn this dress into a cape as well.
You're proud of that one, huh?
On the original from 1982, she actually came with a little stand because her feet were way too small to help her stand. And I guess the dress, the original dress, was a little too flimsy. Now this dress is really nice in that it's thick enough. Her feet, even though they're still tiny, she can still stand.
Yay!
On your final analysis, what do you think? They're $14.99 each at the store. And they're going for over $35 each
No.
on eBay. No?
No, because like the plastic is light, it's cheap. I don't think it's worth that much. Maybe like $12 at most. 10 would make more sense to me.
Over $14.99 is already too pricey, unless you were like me and you missed out on these figures. That's why I bought them full price, $14.99. No, I'm not gonna go on eBay. I'm not gonna bid $35+ I'm not gonna bid $45 for one of these figures. It's honestly, as a collector, it's not worth it. The Temple of Doom figures are coming up after this series, but they're making them in this style, in the retro style. So that's gonna be pretty sweet, because one of the main reasons I bought these figures, not just because I didn't have a chance to own any of these. I had the horse as a kid, that's it.
The horse.
Because you couldn't find Indiana Jones. And by the time I could point and say, I want that, all that was on store shelves was the Cairo Street playset. One of the main reasons I bought them, they are compatible with my original Star Wars figures. And since I've been buying some of the Power of the Force cardboard playsets, I think they're gonna look so cool in them. And I think they're gonna look so cool in my land speeder. And sadly, because of their not so convenient hip leg articulation, this was the best I could do. Thank you for joining us on this Daddy-Daughter Retro Review.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
And check out our Daddy-Daughter Retro Review playlist. Bye!
Bye!